Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Miami Dolphins 1984 football season that we're playing. Today is Sunday, September 22nd, 2019. It is week 3 of the NFL season, and today we're playing week 3 of the 1984 season. Today it's the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills. We managed to get a win in a game against the New England Patriots last week. We crushed them pretty much. This game against Buffalo could be more of the same. The Buffalo Bills that year did not have a very good team. Joe Ferguson was the starting quarterback of the Bills there. They did have a pretty decent defense. Young Darryl Talley, Fred Smerlas. They have a pretty good defensive tackle. On offense, they had, of course, Joe Ferguson at quarterback. They had Denard. They had Andrew Franklin. But it was, it was not that really good a team back in 1984. Of course, this was one of the years when Buffalo was still trying to find its way, and we'll see what. And they were trying to get a rig here. Let's take a look at the Dolphins right now. We're 1 win, 1 loss. We're tied for first in the AFC East. Dan Marino has a 91% completion percentage so far. Mark Clayton has 196 yards receiving, 286 yards for Duper. Tony Nathan's actually been running pretty well. It's 77 degrees. It's clear here at Rich Stadium. 30 to 40 mile an hour wind. So this is going to be a very, very windy game. So let's get things going here at quarter 1 between the Dolphins and the Bills here at Rich Stadium. Miami did win the toss, and we will receive. So here we go, week 3 of the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. And this ball game is underway. Here comes the kickoff. And the return, and it is Vince Heffley.
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
And it's a nice way to start the game with a penalty. So we'll see where. So Miami will start at the ball at their own 23-yard line. Let's take a look at the Miami Dolphins offense, of course. There's Dan Marino, 64% completion percentage. At the moment, we have Pete Johnson, Tony Nathan, and of course, wide receivers Mark Clayton, Mark Duper. The tight end is Dan Johnson, and we have John Giesler, Ed Newman, Dwight Stevenson, Roy Foster, and Cleveland Green at the line. I actually kind of took off the pictures. I thought they kind of made the field look a little too busy. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at the Miami 23. We're going to hand the ball off to Tony Nathan and try to dive play up the middle. Here's the ball to Nathan, and Nathan picks up a nice gain. Freeman with the tackle for 29. That is a gain of 6 for the Dolphins. Second down and 4 for Miami. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Bills. On the line, there is Ken Johnson. Fred Smerlas, a pretty good defensive tackle, actually. Maybe a little underrated, but pretty good. Ben Williams at the defensive end position. The Buffalo Bills ran a 3-4 defense in this year. Darryl Talley, Eugene Marv, Jim Haslett, not a decent inside linebacker. Lucius Stanford. The defensive backs is Charles Romes, Don Wilson, Stephen Freeman, and Brian Carpenter. It is second down and 4 for the Dolphins, and I'm going to stick with Tony Nathan. I'm going to go an outside run and I'm going to give it to Pete Johnson. Here's the handoff to Johnson. Can Johnson get some yardage? And no, he was tackled by Haslett at 25. That's a loss of 4. So it'll be third down and 8 on the play, and we'll see what happens here. Third and 8. We're going to do a run. We're going to do a pass to Clayton, and we're going to see a medium hitch pattern. Back to throws Marino. He's looking. He fires. The passes. He dumps it off to Tony Nathan at 28, and Carpenter can't hang on to him. But Mark makes a stop at the 39. That is a 14-yard gain for the Dolphins. We bring the ball to the Miami 39, first and 10. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at the Miami 39. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see, we're going to go to a motion. We're going to do a short hitch and try to get it to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, and here comes the rush. Sacked by Johnson. It's a fumble. Picked up by Jim Haslett, and Buffalo gets the turnover early. So the first turnover for the Dolphins, and the Bills will take over at the Miami 34. Not the way you want to start in this game. So another turnover by the Dolphins. First down and 10 for the Bills at the Miami 34 as they're early in business. Let's take a look at the starting Buffalo offensive. There's Joe Ferguson. Running backs, Greg Bell, Booker Moore. We have wide receivers, Preston Denard, Byron Franklin. The tight end is Tony Hunter. And on the line, Ken Jones, Jim Richer, Will Grant, John Borchert, and Joe Devlin. First down and 10 for Buffalo. Miami stays in the 3-4 defense. I'm just going to call a basic on this play. And Joe Ferguson hands the ball off to Moore on the draw, hammered by William Judson. That's no gain. Second down and 10 for the Bills. On Miami, the defense has Kim Bocamper, Bob Baumhauer, Doug Betters. The line has Bob Brudzinski, A.J. Dewey, Charles Bowser, William Judson at corner, Mike Kozlowski at safety, Glenn Blackwood, Lyle Blackwood, and of course Don McNeil. Miami in a 3-3 nickel for this play. Second down and 10. I'm going to say man. I'm going to just call a basic pass defense. Here's the play. Ferguson dropping back to throw. He throws. The pass is caught by Bookins at the 27. Kozlowski makes a tackle. That is a gain of 7. It'll be third down and 3. Third and 3. Staying in a 3-4 defense. I'm going to go ahead and blitz A.J. Dewey in the middle, and I'm going to think they're going to run this. So here's the play. Back to throw is Ferguson. He makes the play. It's caught by Hunter at the 20, tackled by Glenn Blackwood. That's a gain of 8 and a first down for Buffalo. So the Bills get a first down and 10 at the Miami 19. So we'll see if the Dolphins can turn this around here, make the stop as Buffalo off that turnover. First and 10 Buffalo. We'll do a it's going to stay 3-4 defense, man-man coverage, and I'm going to call basic. Here's the play. It's a handoff to Moore. A.J. Dewey at the tackle at the 16. That is a 3-yard gain. Buffalo 0-2 so far on the season. The Dolphins 1-1 after a convincing win over the Patriots last week in week 2. Second down and 7. They're in a 3-3 nickel. I kind of agree with that, and I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey up the middle. Here's the play. Here comes A.J. Dewey. It's a pitch play, and running with the pitch from Ferguson. Bell with the pitch, and William Judson the tackle. He just barely got back to the line. Second tackle for Judson, and it will be third down and 7. 3-3 defense, and I'm going to blitz Brudzinski and call a short pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson is going to get smacked as he's taken down by Brudzinski. That's a loss of 6, and the sack works. So Buffalo fails to get a 6 on the turnover, but they do have a chance at a field goal. So we will try to block the kick. Here's the field goal attempt, and it is no good. Danilo misses it. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds. It is very windy down there. So the turnover does not hurt the Dolphins. They will take over at their own 22. Joe Danilo tried to get it on that play, but just couldn't seem to get it off. It's very windy here at Rich Stadium. First down and 10 for the Dolphins. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to do a short pass and try to get it to Clayton. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, and the pass is broken up by Hazlitt. That's incomplete. Second down and 10. On a very windy play, we might not see much in the world of completions. Second and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to call motion and give the ball to Nathan. And I think we're going to give the ball on a trap left. And they're calling 3-3 nickel showing blitz. We're going to call the original play. Here's the throw, handoff to Tony Nathan, and Nathan gets whipped down by Freeman at the 25. That's a short gain of 3. It'll be third down and 7. 4 wide receivers, shotgun, and we're going to call for a medium out pattern, play action, and no play action. We'll try to get it to Mark Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He's got a chance to throw. It's going to be caught. It's going to be caught by Clayton at the 39, tripped up by Romes. That is an 18-yard gain and a first down. 7:40 left to play in quarter 1. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at their 43. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I think I'm going to give Nathan a little rest here. I'm going to bring in Woody Bennett to play. Let Bennett play for a little bit here. And see, first down and 10. We're going to do a trap right and hand it off to Woody Bennett. See if he can get us some runs. Hand off to Bennett, and Woody Bennett, Marv tackles him at the 46. That's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7 for the Fins at their own 46. We'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see. Staying in shotgun, we're going to do a short slant and try to get it to Nat Moore. Here's the play. Marino back to throw. He's looking. He fires over the middle. That pass is going to be caught by Nat Moore at the 46. Freeman tripped him up, but that is a gain of 9. Miami now at the Buffalo 45. 1st and 10. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see. We're going to go with, stay with that. We're going to try, let's see what we do here. No longer shotgun. We're going to do an I formation. Johnson off to a dive play. Here's the handoff to Pete Johnson. And Johnson just maybe got a yard. Tackled by Brian Carpenter. That's a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9 at the Buffalo 44. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're gonna do a. I think we'll we'll go with motion, and we're gonna try a short crossing pattern. Try to get this to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires, and it's overthrew him, incomplete. Something that Dan Marino didn't really do much of. So it is now 3rd down and 9 at the Buffalo 44. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. We're gonna do a medium fly pattern and try to get it to Duper. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. Pass is caught by Duper. Tackled by Carpenter. That is a gain of 26 on the play and a 1st down. Duper caught 13 passes last week against New England. That's a 26-yard gain. They're at the Buffalo 18. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Let's see what we got here. 4 wide receivers. Jim Jensen comes in now to play a little bit. Maybe we can give him a chance here. First and 10, we'll go 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm gonna do an off tackle to the right and hand it off to Nathan. Here's the play. Hand off to Tony Nathan. Nathan's going to get some yardage. He crosses the 15 to the 10, and he's going to be tackled by Don Wilson. But that is a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1 at the Buffalo 9. So the Dolphins have some options here on 2nd and 1 here, deep in the Bills' red zone. 2nd and 1, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to do I formation. And how about what do we do here? I think I'm going to hand it off to Bennett and see if he can get us some yardage. Dive play up the middle. Here's a handoff to Woody Bennett. Bennett gets stuffed, drilled by Darryl Talley at the 10. That's a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We're going to do we're going to call shotgun, and we're going to go short slant and try to get it to Mark Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, throws across the middle. The pass is going to be caught by Clayton. Double team, still comes down with it. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that will quiet the Rich Stadium crowd here. An 11-play drive, 78 yards. So on the first possession, Miami fumbles it, but the second possession, the Dolphins just bring it right down, and they take a 6-0 lead. Uwe von Schaumann with the extra point. And it is blocked by Fred Smerlis. So we missed the extra point. Smerlis comes through with the block, and that will be it there. 2:28 left in the first quarter. It's Dolphins 6, Bills 0. Miami will go ahead and kick the ball deep. And it goes pretty much into the end zone. And the Bills will take over at their own 20. 1st and 10, Buffalo. 3-4 defense called by Miami. I agree. I'm going to call some tight coverage and call basic. And we have a penalty on the Bills.
5-yard penalty. Repeat 1st down.
And that will back the Bills back up to their own 15. For those of you who are watching this game, yes, I know my Dolphins, my real Dolphins, the 2019 season, not off to a good start for my Fins, that's for sure. So I'm glad I actually have Action PC Football to play games like this with a Dolphins team that I think that can pretty much win, has a chance to win any game they play. It's 1st and 15, 3-4 defense. I'm going to call regular man. I'm going to call a pass on this. Nope, and this time it's a handoff to Bell. Charles Bowser makes a tackle to 17. It's a gain of 2. Extremely windy conditions. But because Marino has that cannon for an arm, Miami might be able to make through here with this wind. 2nd down and 13. 3-3 nickel defense. I'm going to try to blitz A.J. Dewey up there and call a pass.
False start.
And another false start penalty on Buffalo.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
We'll move the ball back to the Buffalo 12. Now it's 2nd down and 18, staying in a 3-3 nickel. I'm going to still blitz A.J. Dewey up there and just call a pass. Back to throw. Here comes A.J. Dewey. Ferguson gets the ball off. He threw it at Brammer's back shoulder, but he couldn't come up with it. Mark Brammer was the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd down and 18. So long way to go here for Buffalo. 3-3 nickel. I'm actually going to call a 3-2 dime, and I'm just going to call a short pass coverage. Back to throw is Ferguson. He's looking. He's got all the time in the world. He fires. The pass is going to be intercepted and run all the way back to about the 1. Don McNeil gets his first interception of the year. Great defensive play by McNeil, and the Dolphins take over at the goal, pretty much the Buffalo goal line. Let's have a look at that again. And Ferguson pretty much had all day to throw, but Don McNeil had him well blanketed, and he brought it all the way back to about the 1. Nice play. And Doug Betters made the hit on Ferguson. So Don McNeil, his first interception of the year. Miami takes over at the Buffalo 1. 1st and 10. Give the ball to Pete Johnson on a dive play. We'll call double tight end and double tight end to running back. Try to hand it off to Johnson. Here's the play. Hand off to Pete Johnson, and Pete Johnson just tackled short of the line. It'll be 2nd down and goal. 1:27 left in the first. 2nd down and goal. I'm going to stay in goal line formation here. We'll go to a I formation. Hand the ball off to Woody Bennett. See if he can get in there. Here's the play. Hand off to Bennett. And Bennett gets in there. That's a touchdown. Touchdown Dolphins as Woody Bennett comes up with a big one there. And Miami does take advantage of the turnover and will score 6 points. The last extra point was blocked by Fred Smerlis. Can Uwe von Schaumann get it in there this time? Yes, he can. 51 seconds left in a rapidly moving first quarter. It is Dolphins 13, Bills 0. And Miami will kick it off. And it will just go flies. I'm surprised that ball actually stayed in the stadium. It wound up probably about 7 or 8 rows back because of the wind. Buffalo takes over at their own 20. 1st down and 10 Bills. And we'll see what we can do here. We're going to stay in a 3-4 defense. We're going to call a basic on this. I'm going to call regular man coverage. Here's the play. It's a handoff to Bell. Inside trap left. But it is Mark Brown who makes a tackle. No gain for Buffalo. 2nd down and 10. And we'll see what they can do here. 2nd and 10 for the Bills. Miami goes to a 3-3 defense. I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey and call short pass coverage. Here's the play. A.J. Dewey. It's a handoff. It's a very good handoff. Great play. And it was great play by Bell. And it's a gain of 18 yards. As Greg Bell makes a big gain for the Bills, brings them up to the Buffalo 38. Mark Brammer with the hole, and Glenn Black would make the stop. Bell ran for 161 last game when the Bills played the St. Louis Cardinals. But it is 1st down Buffalo at their own 38. But that is the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books here. It is Dolphins 13, Bills 0. We'll be right back in a moment, people. Welcome back to the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. We start the second quarter. The Dolphins are up 13-0. Buffalo has the ball at their own 38-yard line. We are here in Rich Stadium Beautiful day, but very, very windy. 30 to 40 miles an hour. I wonder if a tropical storm came up there. Gale force winds, so very windy day in Buffalo. First down and 10 for the Bills. 3-4 defense. I'm going to call basic. Here's the play. This is going to be a handoff, and it looks to Moore, and it is Mark Brown getting the tackle on Booker Moore. It'll be second down and 8. Second and 8, 3-4 defense. I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to blitz a Brudzinski on the play, and I'm going to call basic, and we're going to go with tight man coverage. Here's the play. Back to the play. Here's the play. It's Brudzinski was blitzing. It was off tackle left to Bell, but A.J. Dewey with the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Second tackle of the game for Dewey. It'll be third down and 4. They're in a 3-3 nickel defense. Kind of like the call. Stay in man-to-man coverage. Actually, we're gonna go zone coverage on this play, and I think there's gonna be a short pass. So we'll call it. Line's gonna be in, pass short. Here's the play. Back to throw is Ferguson. He's looking. The pass is incomplete, and it was deflected by Lyle Blackwood. That is a deflection. So the Bills get some yardage, but fail to come up with a first. So Buffalo will have to punt. Miami will call a punt return. And it's really windy on the field. It should land inside the 5. They're going to let it roll. And the ball winds up, punt at 53 yards, out of bounds at the 3. So Miami starts deep in their own territory on their own 3-yard line. 13:23 left first half. Let's see. So Miami deep in their territory here. We're going to go ahead with let's see. We got to be a little careful. We're going to go I formation, hand the ball off to Woody Bennett, and see if we can get a dive play. Here's the play, hand off to Bennett, and Bennett actually picks up a few yards, tackled by Haslett the 7. That's a nice 4-yard gain, gives Miami a little bit of space. Second down and 6. Staying in the I formation. We're going to go to split backs, and we're going to try a little something here. So we're going to say plan a man in motion. We're going to do a short pass and try to get it to Clayton. Here's the play. Marino back to throw. He's looking, and a terrible throw by Marino. And it looks like Dan Johnson's going to be out for about 15 plays. It'll be third down and 6. Coming in will be Jensen to play wide receiver for a little bit. Third down and 6 for the Dolphins at their own 7. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, shotgun. We're going to try to get the ball to I'm going to try to see if we can get a short slant and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes a blitz. He throws the pass, and the short slant to Clayton is caught by Clayton, dropped by Rhodes, but that is a gain of 9 and a first down. So Miami now gets out of the shadow of their own end zone. They're up to the 16, and it's a first down for the Dolphins. Nice play by Clayton. That's his third reception. The tackle was made by Charles Romes of Buffalo. First and 10. Back to 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll see. We're going to get out, and we're going to do some motion. We're going to do a trap right and see if I can get it to Carter. Hand off to Carter, who's going to get his a little bit of a run. And Carter gets tackled by Sanford at the 20, but that's a 4-yard gain. Second down and 6. Woody Bennett and Joe Carter on the field now for the Dolphins. Second down and 6. Now at the 20. Let's see here. We'll say second and 6. Third wide receiver, 2 running backs. Motion play, and we're going to try a medium slant and try to get the ball to Cephalo. 3-3 nickel showing blitz. Let's do a short quick out to Cephalo. Here's the play. Marino back to throw, and he gets the ball to Jimmy Cephalo. A good call to Cephalo. He's got some room, and it was Steve Freeman who pulled him down, but that's a first down, a gain of 10, so Jimmy Cephalo gets into the act a little bit. Steve Freeman of the Bills already with 5 tackles. First catch for Cephalo today. First and 10 at the Miami 30. Carter in there along with Andre Franklin for the Dolphins. First down and 10. Let's say 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll do a run right and hand it off to Carter. Hand off to Joe Carter. Can Carter get some yardage? And Carter does get some yardage. Romes makes a tackle to 36. That's a 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4 for the Dolphins. Charles roams with 3 tackles on the play. That's Joe Carter's 2nd run for the Dolphins. 2nd and 4. 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Shotgun formation. Let's see. We're going to call a short cross pattern. Try to get it to Nat Moore. Here's the play. Marino back to throw. Looking. Pass is going to be caught by Nat Moore. Carpenter spun him down. That's a 12-yard gain. 3 tackles for Brian Carpenter. Nat Moore's 2nd reception of the game, but that is a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10. 9:48 to go in the first half. Staying 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll give the ball to Andra Franklin on a dive play. See if we can keep the running game honest. And Andra Franklin gets nothing as Sanford pulled him down at the 47. That's a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 2nd down and 11. Staying the shotgun formation. Let's see here, a motion play, and let's try a medium out pattern and try to get that ball to Clayton. 3-3 nickel, short tight coverage. Let's see here. They got. Let's see here. I'm gonna call the original play. Back to throw is Marino. He's got some time. He throws. The pass is going to be caught all the way. That is a touchdown to medium outside pass to Clayton. Touchdown Dolphins. Mark Clayton, longest catch of the season, 53 yards. A great play from Marino to Clayton. We know how good that combination was, and the Dolphins get another 6. Romes couldn't hang on to him, and Clayton just brings it back into the end zone for a touch. Take a look at it again. Marino had lots of time, threw it right to Clayton, and Clayton had nothing but daylight in front of him, and that is a big touchdown for the Dolphins. Miami will try for the extra point, and it is good. So nice kick by Von Schaumann, and Miami right now already starting to try to take command of the game. 8:29 left in the half. It is Dolphins 20, Bills 0. The Dolphins will kick the ball off. The wind going against them. This one's going to be returned, and it's a great return. It's a great return by Williams at the 5. Von Schaumann finally brought him down. That was a 70-yard kick return. But so Buffalo starts off with great field position at the Dolphins 25. So after getting up 20-0, the Bills have a very good opportunity here to try to get some points on their own with the wind at their back. First down, Buffalo. Going to go to man coverage and 3-4, and I'm going to call basic. Here's the play. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson throws. That pass is tipped by Lyle Blackwood, and that is incomplete. There was a flag, but they picked it up. 2nd down and 10 for the Bills. We're going to go into zone coverage. I'm actually going to call a nickel, and I'm going to call a short pass.
Encroachment
on the Dolphins.
75, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
That will move the ball to the Miami 20. 2nd down and 5. Now it kind of takes away. We'll go back man to man. Stay in 3-4. I'm going to call basic. Here's the play. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson's got a chance, and he dumps it off to Moore. A.J. Dewey with the tackle, but the Bills pick up the first down. 3 tackles for A.J. today. Now at the Miami 14. 3-4 defense and basic. Stay in zone coverage. And I'm going to call a basic defense. Back to throw. Yep, it's a handoff. It's a handoff to Moore. Tripped up by Mark Brown at the 14. No gain for the Bills. 2nd and 10. Staying in 3-3 nickel. I actually make some sense. Stay in zone. We're going to go short zone coverage. Normal, and we're going to call a pass defense. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson throws, and it's a short cross to Franklin, but he's nailed by Judson, went right through his hands, and will now bring up 3rd down for Buffalo. Byron Franklin has a drop there. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Miami is favored by 19 points in this game. Well, we'll see what happens, won't we? Here, as we're up 20-0, but it's boy, we got a lot of football left to play. 3rd down and 10 for the Bills, the Miami 14. I'm going to stay in regular zone, tight tight, no, not tight coverage. I'm going to go to a 3-3 nickel, short zone, and a pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. He's looking, he throws. The pass is dumped off. He throws to Moore at the 11, complete. Tackled by A.J. Dewey. That is a gain of 5. So the Dolphins keep him out of the end zone as A.J. Dewey makes his 4th tackle of the game, and Buffalo will bring out the kicking unit. To try to get on the board, we will attempt to block the kick. Here's the snap. Kick is up, looks good to me, and it is. So Danilo makes the field goal. Really windy on the field, but the wind is at his back, and it is good. 6:02 left in the half. Dolphins 20, Bills 3. Buffalo will go ahead and kick this ball off, and we're just going to down it 8 yards deep and be happy with it at the ball at the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Here comes Dan Marino. Here comes Marino. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see here. Woody Bennett. We'll bring back in Tony Nathan. And we'll see what happens here. First and 10, and I'm going to let Nathan have the ball here. I'm going to try an off tackle to the left. 3-4 defense. Let's see, do we want to try how about a medium hitch to Johnson? Back to throw is Marino. He's going to try to play. Pass is going to be tipped by Freeman right through the hands of Freeman. No catch. Second down and 10. Second and 10 for the Dolphins. Miami's got to try to get this momentum back a little bit. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun. Medium pass, I'm going to try to get it to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he fires. Pass is going to be caught by Nat Moore at the 35. Carpenter grabs him, and that is an 18-yard gain. Brian Carpenter's 4th tackle, and Nat Moore makes his 3rd reception of the game. First down at the Miami 38. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to go back to under center. I'm going to hand the ball off to Pete Johnson. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. Let's 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Hand the ball off to Nathan, and try and see if we can get some yardage here. How about off tackle to the left? Hand off to Tony. Hand off, and that's a great wow! Holy cow! What a play by Woody Bennett. He got away. Off tackle behind John Giesler makes a great play. It was Eugene Marver brought him down, but that is a gain of 31 yards on the ground. And that brings the ball to the Buffalo 31, first and 10. So right now, the Miami Dolphin offensive line is just having its way with the Bills' defensive line. We actually have 62 yards rushing on the game so far. First down and 10 at the Buffalo 31. Woody Bennett again is going to get the call, a dive play, 3-4 defense basic. I'm going to call the original play call. Here's the handoff to Bennett, and Bennett gets a few yards, and it's a fumble and recovered by Buffalo.
Offsides, defense.
But an offsides penalty will negate that, and Miami will keep the ball. We were looking at our second turnover, but an offsides penalty gives the ball back to the Dolphins. It is first and 5. 4:12 left to play in the half. Miami with the ball at the 46. 3 wide receivers, 2 running back. We're going to do a run right and hand the ball off to Johnson. Here's the handoff to Pete Johnson, and Johnson's going to get maybe a yard. It'll be second down and 4 at the Buffalo 25. Dolphins up 20-3. 4:04 left in the half. 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs, shotgun. Let's see here. We're going to call motion and call medium slant and try to get the ball to Nat Moore. And 3-3 nickel, short tight coverage. How about a medium fly to Moore instead? Here's the play. Marino dropping back to throw. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Moore at the 10. Tackled by Brian Carpenter, but that is a first down at the Buffalo 10. 6 tackled by Carpenter. Nat Moore makes his 4th reception of the game. First and goal at the 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see. Let's do a... go back 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, hand the ball off to Bennett. And, let's see what we got here. How about, let's do 2 wide receiver, give the ball to Tony Nathan, and a dive play. 3-4 showing blitz. And we're going to do a short quick to Jensen. Here's the play. Marino throws. That pass is incomplete, and an injury on the play, and it is Jensen, and he will jog off. Second down and goal at the 10. Back in comes in Duper. Clayton and Duper and Johnson on the play. 2:51 left. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. And I'm gonna bring back Duper in on this play. Duper getting a little, so I'm gonna go ahead with a slant and try to get it to Duper. Here's the play. Back to throws Marino. He's looking. He fires. And he dumped it off to Carter, who has room to run, and that is a touchdown for the Dolphins. Joe Carter gets the ball and had room to run and brought it right in. Buffalo just couldn't stop him. And that is the 3rd touchdown pass by Marino. He's already over 204 yards. Touchdown Dolphins. They'll go Ludwig von Schaumann with the extra point. And that is good. 2:40 left in the half. It is Dolphins 27, Bills 3. Miami will go ahead and kick it. And they're going to kick it deep. Buffalo will get a return on this play. And this time they don't get the return they got last time.
Holding. Receiving team.
And a holding penalty on Buffalo will put the ball back even further. So the Bills start at their own 10-yard line. Van Williams with the return. But it's first down for Buffalo at their own 10. Miami in the defense, still going to stay a 3-3 nickel. Stay in zone coverage, and I'm going to call a pass. And this time it's going to be a run play. And a good run play was Bell had room to run. William Judson with the tackle at the 19. Gain of 9. Miami will not call a timeout. And Buffalo has the ball at their own 19 at 2nd down and 1. 3-3 defense, going to stay in zone. I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey. I just call basic. Here's the play. And Ferguson dropping back to throw. He throws. He's got time. He throws. And that pass is going to be intercepted by William Judson. William Judson gets his 2nd interception on the season. Miami has the ball at the Buffalo 35. That is the 2nd Bills turnover. 2 interceptions thrown by Joe Ferguson. And so Miami has the ball at the Buffalo 35 with 2:11 left to play in the half. This has the making of another blowout. But it's still plenty of football left to go. It'll be first down and 10 for the Dolphins, up 27-3. Tony Nathan going to give him a dive play. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Tony Nathan gets through the line. He's tackled by Eugene Marv at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Miami will not call a play and bring it down to the 2-minute warning. So far, the Dolphins are totally in command of this game against the Bills. 2nd down and 4. Woody Bennett having a good game today. He's 37 yards rushing and a touchdown. We'll do 2nd down and 4. We'll go to an I formation. Going to go to an inside run and hand the ball off to Pete Johnson. Here's the handoff. Pete Johnson's going to get, and it's another fumble. Johnson broke loose, was stripped by Romes, recovered by Fred Smerlis, and Miami cannot hold on to the ball. 2 turnovers, both fumbles. Buffalo takes over at their own 26. So Pete Johnson fumbles the football. Buffalo has the ball at their own 26. First down and 10 now going the other way. 3-3 defense on a nickel. I was just trying to see if I can get the ball closer, maybe make a play to end the half. 1st and 10. Miami zone defense going to call a regular pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson's got time. He throws. That pass, he dumped it off to Bell, the 29. Stepped out at the 30, 4 yards. It's a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 6. A.J. Dewey, that's his 5th tackle of the game. 1:42 left in the half. 3-3 defense. I'm going to do some normal coverage. Short pass being called. Nope, this time it's a handoff. And it's a good play by Bell on the dive. It's an 8-yard gain. Lyle Blackwood on the tackle. Miami will not call a timeout. Buffalo does. So now with 1:28 left in the half, Buffalo trying to get something going here. Already down 27-3. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. 3-3 defense. I'm going to stay in zone. Going to blitz Brzezinski and Dewey and call short. Here's the play, and it's a good play. It's a great handoff. Hit by Kozlowski. Bell got away. That's a 9-yard gain. Miami will not call a timeout. Buffalo does. So now 120 left to play. Zone coverage, 3-2 dime formation. We're going to call short zone, and we're going to call pass short. Back to throw is Ferguson. He's got time. He's going to throw deep and long into Brookins, but he can't come up with it. That pass falls incomplete. 3rd down and 1 at their own 47. Getting close here. Dolphins got to be sure. You're up 27-3. Miami does get the ball. The Buffalo gets the ball in the second half. 3rd and 1. Staying in 3-3 defense. Let's see, man-to-man coverage. I think it's going to be tight, and I'm going to call a run. I think they're going to try to get this on the ground. Here's the play. Nope, it's going to be a pass. Ferguson throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Brammer.
Holding offense.
And a holding penalty.
10-yard penalty.
Holding penalty. So, do you send the ball and give him another chance, or do you? I think you decline it and make it 4th down, and they're going to punt. So you decline the penalty, 4th down. Buffalo will punt. Punt return. Here's the punt. And into the end zone just goes, well, with the wind, it's really windy on the field. Strong wind is back, and that ball landed. Well, the ball was kicked. He kicked that ball so far because of the wind. This game was in Rich Stadium. I think it landed in the Meadowlands. 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 20. 1:07 left to play in the half. Let's see. Do we take a 27-3 lead at the half, or do we just go ahead and try to get something? Going to hand the ball off to Tony Nathan. We're going to try a sweep to the right with Nathan. 3-4 defense basic. I'm going to call short slant to Duper instead. Back to throw is Marino. He's going to try to get the ball off. Nope. It'll be incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun, medium hitch, and try to get it to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He's going to throw. This pass is going to be caught. He's going to be caught to Duper. He's got the 1st down. It's a 19-yard gain, and Miami will call a timeout. Miami has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. They're now at their 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Mark Duper comes up with the came up with the catch. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. 2 wide receiver, we'll say 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, staying in shotgun motion. And we're going to try a short cross and try to get it to Matt Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he fires. The pass is going to be caught. He throws short to Moore at the 48. Freeman tackles him. That is a gain of a 1st down. And Miami will call their 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 now at the Buffalo 49 with 44 seconds left to play. 4 wide receivers, shotgun, and we're going to go to a trips right formation, and we're going to try a long pass and try to get it to Clayton. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. He's going to try to throw deep, try to get close. Marino throws it across the middle. That is incomplete as Clayton was double covered. 2nd down and 10, 38 seconds left to play in the half. 4 wide receivers. We'll go with 1 tight end. We'll try to get the ball to Clayton, and it looks like a chance will be a medium fly pattern. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he throws, he dumps it off to the tight end, and what a play that is. He dumps it off to Johnson, and that is a 40-yard gain. Miami will call a timeout. That's their last timeout of the half, but they're at the Buffalo 9, so 1st and goal, as it is Dan Johnson who comes up with the play. And they're at the Buffalo 9-yard line. So Miami has some plays to try to get this ball in the end zone. 1st and goal for the Dolphins. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. It'll be a medium slant and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking for the end zone. He throws. And the pass is going to be medium slant to Duper in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mark Duper comes up with his 1st touchdown of the game. That's his 3rd catch, and Miami is just piling it on. Here's the extra point, and that is good. What a play, and the Dolphins did that in a short zone, and with 19 seconds left in the half, it is Dolphins 34, Bills 3. I sometimes wondered why the Dolphins are actually really good that year in 1984. Maybe it was because the AFC East really wasn't as good as it is now. I don't know. Miami will go ahead and kick the ball deep. And it is going to be returned. Can Buffalo get a good return? And it is Wilson at the 6. He didn't get a lot of room. Roan made the play. It's a return of 22 yards, 11 seconds left to play. And it looks like they are in a kneeling formation. So 11 seconds left to go. Miami will call a basic defense, and it is a Ferguson makes the kneel down, and that is it. 10 seconds. They're not going to call another play. I doubt it. I don't think they'll call another play. Ferguson kneels down. They can't stop the clock. Call basic, but that's the end of the quarter. We've completed one half of football, and right now it looks like the Dolphins are in total command. In one half, it's Dolphins 34, Bills 3. We'll be right back with the second half of this one, people. We're back here at Rich Stadium. This is the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. This season was played 25 years ago, and this is the last year that the Miami Dolphins actually went to the Super Bowl. This is week 3, the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills here at Rich Stadium. Miami is up 34-3 as they're just totally dominating Buffalo in this game. This game might pretty much already be done, but there's still a whole half to play and anything can happen. Miami will kick the ball off as the Bills will get the second half kickoff. It is returnable, and here comes the return. And Wilson caught at the 9. Bob Brudzinski brought him down, a return of 20 yards. So it is first down and 10. It is first down and 10. We'll go 3-4 defense. Miami, the Dolphins 34, Bills 3. Still gotta be smart here. Anything can happen here. We'll go 3. Let's see what they got here. Let's see. Formations, short defensive backs. It looks like they got 4 defensive backs on there. So we'll go 3-2 dime, man-to-man coverage. I'm going to go zone and call basic. Here's the play. It's a run, and it's a handoff to Bell. William Judson gets a tackle. It's a 6-yard gain.
Number 81.
And a penalty on Buffalo. We'll move the ball back. We will accept it and move the ball back to the 19-yard line. First down and 20. Nice tackle by William Judson. That's his 4th tackle of the game. First and 20. Staying in a 3-2 defense. I'm going to stay in zone and call pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson's got a chance. He throws, and the pass is in front of, and Blackwood jumped in front of Dawkins, swatted away. That's incomplete. Second down and 20. Joe Ferguson having a rough game. 5 of 14 for only 30 yards. He's been intercepted twice. Buffalo has 2 interceptions. The Dolphins, however, have had their own problems holding on to the football. They got 2 turnovers. So it'll be second down and 20. It's going to stay in zone. I'm going to blitz A.J. Dewey and call a pass. Here's the play. A.J. Dewey trying to get the blitz, and the pass is going to be caught. Medium cross to Byron Franklin, who comes up with it. Judson makes the tackle, and that's a third down and 7. So a gain of 13 gives Buffalo a little more manageable 3rd and 8. Through 2 dimes, short pass coverage. Going to blitz A.J. Dewey and Bowser. Here's the play. Back to throw. Can he get the blitz? Nope, it's picked up. And the pass is going to be caught. He passes it to Dawkins at the 44. And it's Glenn Blackwood on the tackle, but Buffalo does get the first down. So I try to blitz, and I pay for it a little bit there. So it'll be first and 10 for Buffalo at the Miami 44. Staying in 3-4 deep, staying in a 3-2 dime formation. Going to call pass. And nope, this time it's a run. And it's a good run. Across the belt. It's a gain of first down, for gain of 12. Lyle Blackwood with the tackle. First down, Buffalo at the Miami 32. So now the Bills are starting to move the ball a little bit. 3-2 defense, staying in a pass. We got enough defensive backs. I'm going to call a basic zone play. Here's the play. This time it's another run, and it's a good run down the sideline. And William Judson knocked out Bell, but that's a 17-yard gain. But it's a first down for the Bills at the Miami 15. So Buffalo moving the ball. A nice big hole made by Will Grant. Greg Bell made the play. So first down and 10 at the Miami 15. Still in a 3-2 defense. Calling basic. Here's Ferguson dropping back. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Mosley to 10. Blackwood with the stop.
Pass interference, offense.
And a pass interference
10-yard
penalty will move the ball backwards. So we will accept it and move the ball back to the 25. First and 20. First down and 20. They're staying in a 3 wide receiver, 2 dime for. I'm going to stay in a 4 wide receiver. I'm going to go with a stay in the 3-2 dime. Short pass. Going to stay in zone coverage. Here, there's a handoff, and it's off the belt. But Blackwood makes a tackle, no pickup. 5th tackle of the game for Glenn Blackwood. It'll be 2nd down and 20. 2nd down and 20. Staying in a 3-2 dime formation. Actually, I'm going to go 3-4 defense. I understand I don't have the defensive backs, but going to go go back to a 3-2. Going to stay in zone coverage. I'm going to blitz Dewey and call a pass. Here's the play. Dewey trying to blitz. Ferguson looking. He fires, and it's incomplete. Mike Kozlowski nailed Julius Dawkins. That's a drop. 3rd down and 20 for Buffalo. Staying in a 3-2 defense. I'm going to go with a blitz by Dewey. Going to delay it. And we're going to stay a little conservative on the style and go pass long. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson looking. He throws. The pass is going to be caught for the touchdown to Mitchell Brookins. Buffalo gets their first touchdown of the game as Ferguson had a back shoulder throw to Brookins and just got it. So the Bills get a touchdown to start the second half. The extra point is good, so Buffalo does get a touchdown. A nice drive engineered by the Bills, but Miami will get the ball. Dolphins 34, Bills 10, 11:03 left to play in quarter 3. And Miami is just going to down it and take the ball at the 20. 1st and 10. It's not completely a blowout here, but it's 34-10. Here comes Dan Marino. Marino, 16 of 23, 284 yards, 4 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Miami's going to go to an I formation, hand the ball off to Tony Nathan. Here's the play. Hand off to Tony Nathan. Nathan's got some running room, and it's a gain of 10. Nice play by Nathan. He has 34 yards rushing. It'll be 2nd down in inches. 3 wide receiver, 1 running back. Nathan looks like it could be an off tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Can Nathan get the first down? No gain, but he got to the sticks. And it is a 1st down. He just got it. So Miami picks up the first, now at their own 30. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to go into shotgun. We're going to see a medium hitch. Try to get the ball to Clayton. 3-3 nickel, free safety and run support. Try a long fly pattern and Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's going to throw deep. He's going to throw very deep. The pass is incomplete. He checked down to Duper. No catch. 2nd down and 10. Marino tried to catch him on that play. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back staying in shotgun motion play. We're going to call a short slant and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Marino's going to take off with it. Not going to get much. Spun down by Charles Romes. That's a gain of 2. Marino just doesn't really have the legs. Every time he takes off at the football, I get a little nervous. 3rd down and 8 for the Dolphins at their own 32. 4 wide receivers, short shotgun being called. We're going to call a medium pass and try to, let's see here. Let's go medium slant and try to get the ball to Mark Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws. It's going to be incomplete. Bad pass. So the Dolphin offense stalls there at their own 32. They will punt the ball. This is the first punt of the game by the Dolphins. Reggie Roby coming on to punt. He boots it. And with the wind, it's picked up. And Wilson with the 19 looking for yardage. And it's Brown who gets the stop. It's a return of 4. So the Bills take over at their own 23. 8:41 left in quarter 3. Dolphins lead 34-10. But the Buffalo Bills drove it right down Miami's throat on the last drive. 1st down and 10. Staying in a 3-2 defense. We're gonna go with a short pass play. Here's the play. Nope, it's going to be a run as he handed off to Bell, but A.J. Dewey tackles him by the arm at the 24. That's a gain of 1. 6 tackles for Dewey. 2nd down and 9. Staying in a 3-2 dime formation. 3-2 dime. You have Mike Kozlowski and Ray Langford gone back there. 3-2 defense. 3-2 dime. I'm going to go to a short zone and call short pass. Here's the threat. Nope, it's going to be a run. It's handed off and a fumble and recovered by Dewey. No return. Wait a minute. The refs didn't see it. No fumble. The refs didn't see it. Kind of like officiating today in the NFL, right, people? Because the officiating today is absolutely horrible. If you people get my meaning, I don't care what team you root for, whether you root for the New England Patriots or the Miami Dolphins, you know the officiating lately in the NFL the last several years has been garbage. It's been garbage. We know that, right? 3rd down and 4 for the Bills at their own 29. Still, I'm gonna actually go to a 3-4 defense. I'm gonna call a zone coverage tight, and now actually I'm gonna call normal, and I think they're gonna run this ball. So I'm going to go basic. I'm actually going to call it basic. Here's the play. Back to throw. This pass is caught to Dawkins. It's a gain of 7, and that is a 1st down for the Bills. So now Buffalo now moving the ball. 1st down and 10 for Buffalo at their own 36. 3-2 dime formation. I'm going to go with a basic play. Here's the play. It's a handoff, and it's a big handoff to Bell. He's got plenty of room. 100 yards for Bell today, and that is another Bills 1st down. But Greg Bell picks up 100 yards rushing and 1st down at the Buffalo 48. Now the Dolphin defense is having problems stuffing Buffalo here. Staying in the dime, 3-2 defense. Going to go man coverage. Basic. Here's the play. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson dumps it off. He dumped it off to Bell. Being button hook. Dewey makes the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Now Joe Ferguson, 10 of 20, 107 yards and a touchdown. 2nd down and 2 for Buffalo. 3-4 defense, zone coverage. We're going to call a run. And this is a handoff. And this time Bell gets nothing. Short by a foot. It'll be 3rd down and inches for the Bills at the Miami 42. Short zone, tight cover, short zone, 3-2 defense. They're going to blitz Dewey. And on 3rd down and inches, they're going to call a run. And you can't, so it's going to be basic. Here's the play. Here's the handoff. And no, Bell gets leveled by Bob Brudzinski at the 43. That is a loss of 1. So the Dolphin defense does come up big here, stops the Bills, and Buffalo will have to punt. 4th and 1. Miami will call a punt return. And that goes out of bounds. And it's a punt of 37 yards. The Dolphins again start with bad field position at their own 6. 3:31 left in quarter 3. 1st down and 10 for Miami. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Motion, going to hand the ball off to Nathan and try to dive play up the middle. Here's the play, handoff to Tony Nathan. Nathan gets stuffed by Hazlitt. That's a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. And we're going to call a shot. We're going to call a shotgun. We're going to shotgun and call a draw play to Tony Nathan. Here's the play. Handoff to Nathan. Nathan on a draw gets nothing there. Hazlitt has him no gain. 3rd down 11 at the Miami 5. Miami just doesn't have the field position. They got to be careful. You're up 34-10. You really don't want to give the Bills much life. 3rd down and 11. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun. We're going to go with a medium slant, try to get it to play action, try to get it to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws across. It is caught by Duper at the 19.
Offsides. Offense. Number 74.
Offsides on the offense. And that negates the penalty, that negates the 1st down, puts the ball back at the 2. So Miami here just cannot get out of the shadow of their own end zone. A great play, offsides on the offense. Must have lined up in the neutral zone. So 3rd down and 14. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. You're just going to be careful here. Get it up the center. I formation, hand the ball off to Nathan and see if you can get some yardage. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan, and Nathan gets nothing. Tackled by Acker at the 4. That's a gain of 2.
Personal foul. Defense. Number 30, 15-yard penalty.
Wow, but the Bills make a
First
huge,
down.
costly penalty. And it was 4th down, but now that moves the ball up to the Miami 19, so the Bills get called for a huge penalty and gives Miami a 1st down. And Bills fans just can't believe it. And a personal foul, probably a face mask. So 1st and 10 for the Finns at their own 19. Now out of the shadow of their own end zone. Now can play a little more aggressively. 2:02 left to play in the 3rd. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to try to get the ball to Clayton, and I'm going to go with a medium slant. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, and Marino just gets stuffed. Williams stripped the ball out, but Miami maintains possession, and that's a 5-yard loss. 2nd down and 15. 4 wide receivers coming up. Shotgun. And we're gonna go with a medium hitch and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, he throws. That pass is gonna be caught at the 28. It's a gain of 14, but it's a little short. But Mark Clayton has 104 receiving yards on the day. It'll be 3rd down and 1 at the 28. Nice play by Mark Clayton, so 3rd down and 1. They're going to call a run defense, obviously, 100% run, I believe. So if you're Miami, do you try to get this? Or do you try to run up the middle? Let's see. Triple tight end, and I'm triple tight end. I'm going to go ahead and hand the ball off to Nathan and see if he can get me the 1st down. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Can Nathan get the 1st? And yes, he does. It is Jim Haslett with the stop at the 31, but that is a Dolphins 1st down. And Miami is not going to call a play, and that will be the end of the quarter. So Buffalo gets the only points in that quarter, and Miami's still in firm command at their own 31. 3 quarters in the books, Dolphins 34, Bills 10. Be right back in a moment, everyone. We're in the 4th quarter here at Rich Stadium. This is the 1984 Miami Dolphins season. This is week 3. The Dolphins are playing the Buffalo Bills. Miami up all over Buffalo, 34-10. Dan Marino just having another career day, 17-26 for 298 yards, 4 touchdowns. Miami's actually doing pretty good running the ball, too, 88 yards. Buffalo has 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions thrown by Joe Ferguson. 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 31. Miami trying to put this game away. I would like to go into blowout mode, but not quite yet, because we still have a whole quarter to play. 1st and 10. Back to 3 wide receiver, 1 running back. Mark Clayton's going to get the call. I'm going to call a short hitch. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. And it's a bad throw by Dan Marino. That's incomplete. 2nd down. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Staying in shotgun. We're going to go to a medium out pattern and try to get the ball to Cephalo, who's actually made a nice catch. Okay, here's the back to throw. Marino looking. He's going to throw. This pass is caught. It is caught by Jimmy Cephalo. Freeman stripped the ball out, but Miami kept it. It's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Jimmy Cephalo made his 2nd catch of the game, and it was Steve Freeman who made the hit. 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins at their 46. Hand the ball off to Carter. Dive play up the middle. Here's the play. Hand the ball off to Joe Carter. Tackled by Eugene Marv at the 49. That is a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'll get Marino back under center. Gonna see actually 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Hand the ball off to Nathan. See if he can get some yardage here. A trap. Looks like maybe I'll do an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan, and Nathan gets stuffed. Loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 8 upcoming from Miami, and it'll be at their own 48. Miami now trying to run a little clock, and it'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. We'll do a shotgun, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, and we're going to leave the running backs in the block a bit, and we're going to do a medium cross pattern to let's see here, to Mark Clayton. And we're going to do a little play action, see if we can catch Buffalo off guard. Here's the play. It's an audible, short, tight coverage. I'm going to call the original play call. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking, fires, incomplete. Try to dump it to Nat Moore.
Pass interference, defense.
But a huge defensive pass interference penalty on the Bills will give Miami the football and a first down at the Buffalo 42. 1st and 10 Dolphins trying to put this game away. 1st and 10, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll go to 2 wide receiver running back. Hand the ball off to Bennett. See if Bennett can get us here. Hand off to Bennett. And Woody Bennett's got a nice little gain here. And it looks like it's a fumble, and it's going to be returned for a touchdown. Bennett on the dive play. Williams stripped the ball out, scooped up by Marv. Still on his feet at the 50. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills on a fumble return for a touchdown. Woody Bennett just couldn't handle it. That is the 3rd turnover and the 3rd fumble. Here's the extra point. It's good. This game is not quite over yet after that play. Dolphins 34, Bills 17, 1st and 10. Miami will get a return, and we'll see what kind of a return Miami gets. And it is Walker from the 6, as will be with the tackle. A return of 24 yards. So Miami looked like they were moving. Fumble return for a touchdown. Dolphins 34, Bills 17. Game is not quite over after that. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 30. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun, medium slant. Get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Marino's got a chance. He throws. Pass is going to be caught by Clayton at the 46. Clayton held on. He was hit hard. Mark Clayton, 124 yards receiving. And that gets the ball to the midfield. Marino now with 333 yards passing. I'm afraid to run with the football now. We can't hold on to it. That is the 3rd fumble given by the Dolphins, and we're up 34-17, trying to end this game, but Buffalo just doesn't want to go away. At midfield, 2 wide receivers, 2 running back. Give the ball back to Bennett. Make up for the play. Trap right. Going to call the original play call. Here's the play. Hand off to Woody Bennett. And Bennett is on the trap right, and it looks like Bennett was hurt. His return is doubtful, so he'll come out. That means Carter will come in. 2nd down and 9. 11:35 left to play in the game. 1st and 10, 2nd down and 9. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun, short slant, try to get it to Clayton. Here's the play. Marino back to throw, looking, fires. Pass is going to be caught by Clayton. Roams the tackle, but that is an 11-yard gain and a first down at the Buffalo 38. 1st and 10, staying in shotgun. And we're going to take the shotgun off. I'm going to go inside run and hand the ball off to Pete Johnson. Here's the handoff to Johnson. Johnson gets nothing, and it was Lucius Sanford making his 5th tackle at the 38. No gain, 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 at the Buffalo 38. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back to shotgun. Strong side's going to keep it as it is. And we're going to do let's do a short pass and try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He's got a man, makes a throw underneath the Clayton, but incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for the Dolphins. 4 wide receivers coming up. Combo pass. Nope, nothing there I don't like. Specials. Nope, don't like anything there. So let's forget. Let's just go. Let's just keep it simple, people. Let's just do kiss. Medium hitch pattern. Play action. No play action. Let's get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws. Pass is going to be caught by Mark Clayton, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Mark Clayton, 173 yards receiving. 3rd touchdown of the ball game, and the Dolphins get the answer right back. Here's the extra point, and that is good. So another big touchdown from Marino to Clayton, like it was. 10:01 left to play in the ball game. It is Dolphins 41, Bills 17. Miami will kick the ball deep. No return. Buffalo takes over at their own 20. The Dolphins are now going to go into blowout defense now. Up 41-17, first down and 10. Stay in zone and they say, I'm just going to, well, I'll go back to 3-2 defense. So it's 41-17, 10:01 left to play. I'll call a pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson's got a chance. He throws. He throws it into Dawkins. Dawkins couldn't come up with it. Incomplete. Second down. Second and 10, 3-2 defense, staying in a little short zone. And we're going to call a short pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson looking. Pass is caught by Mosley at the 28. It is tackled by Glenn Blackwood. That's his 8th tackle of the game. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Bills. Staying in 3-2. Going to go man-to-man coverage tight. Going to call short pass. Here's the play. Nope, it goes back to throw. Here's the play, and the pass is intercepted. And he is gone. Touchdown. Don McNeil, his 2nd interception for a touchdown today. And the Dolphins have now really just blown this out. Don McNeil picks up a huge play, another interception return for a touchdown. 3rd interception thrown by Joe Ferguson, and Miami really now has closed this game out. They will kick the extra point, and it is good. 9 minutes left to play. Dolphins 48, Bills 17. Miami all over Buffalo. And with this win, Miami, of course, will remain in a tie for first in the AFC East. Miami will go ahead and kick the ball off. The Bills will let it go into the end zone, and they'll take over at their own 20. 9 minutes left to play. Miami will go with the blowout. Miami will call a basic. Here's the play. It's a handoff. And off tackle with Bell, and it is Judy who spun him down at the 21, gain of 1. And that is a 2nd down and 9, as we're now going to get some of the other players in there. 3-2 dime defense. I'm going to stay in blowout. And we're going to see it's 2nd down and 9. I'm going to blitz Thomas. Call a pass. Back to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson throws. That pass is going to be caught. Short hitch to Byron Franklin. It is Robert Sowell who makes the tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 at the Buffalo 29. 3-2 defense will call a basic. Stay in man coverage. Back to throw. It's a running play, and no way. Nice call and it is Don McNeil who makes a big tackle, and it will stuff the Bills at their own 29. So the Dolphins call the right defensive call. The Bills will have to punt. We'll call a punt. Here's the return. And Walker calls for a fair catch, a punt of 41 yards.
Offsides, defense, 5-yard penalty.
And it was offsides. And that is a huge penalty. That's an offsides penalty on the Dolphins. And that gives the Bills a 1st down. 6:44 left to play. 3-2 dime. We're going to go back to blowout. Stay in basic coverage. Here's the play. Ferguson back to throw. He's looking. He throws. And it's incomplete. Ferguson threw it away. Miami wants a flag. They're not going to get it. And it really doesn't matter. You're up 48-17 with 6:37 left. 2nd down and 10. Miami staying in basic. Ferguson dropping back to throw. He makes the play. Caught by Byron Franklin. Another tackle by Robert Sowell. And it will be 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5. Miami goes to 3-2 defense. 2 zone defensive backs. They're going to blitz A.J. Dewey. Short pass call. Here's the play. It's a handoff. It's a handoff to Bell. And Bocamper makes a tackle to 39. No gain. So now it is 4th down, and now we'll see if we can we're going to call a safe punt return. Here's the play. Here's the punt. And Walker calls for a fair catch. And this time, no penalty, so the Dolphins will take over. 5:08 left at their own 22. Miami going back to blowout. And so that means Don Strock is going to come out and play. Don Strock. He will come out and play quarterback for a little bit, try to end this game with 5 minutes left to go. Blowout, we're going to do an outside run and hand the ball off to Carter. Don Strock hands the ball off to Carter, and Carter gets, and Haslett took the ball out, covered up by Dwight Stevenson. No gain on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins. We're going to hand the ball off to Andra Franklin, do a dive play. Here's the play, hand off to Andra Franklin, and Haslett pancaked him at the 23.
Personal foul. Defense. Number 55, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
And that was probably another face mask. That moves the ball up to the Miami 38. So Buffalo having one rough game against this Dolphins team. 3 interceptions thrown by Ferguson, 9 penalties for 85 yards, 3 turnovers. Miami also had 3 turnovers as well. They just couldn't hold on to the football. But good day throwing though for Dan Marino. 1st down and 10 at the Miami 38. 382 yards. I'm not worried about the stats. You just need to win the games. Going to try to get the ball to Cephalo on a short hitch thrown by Strock. See if Strock can make a pass. And he can't find a receiver. He tried to get it to Carter. He bobbled it and lost it. 2nd down and 10. Hand the ball off to Andra Franklin. Try off tackle. Here's the ball off to Franklin, and Franklin gets nothing. And the tackle's made by Sean McNee. That's his 2nd tackle. It'll be 3rd down 11. The Dolphins 7 for 10 on 3rd downs today. So they've actually been able to keep the Bills off the field. 3rd down 11. 4:10 left to play. Going to see if we're going to go to Andra Franklin. I'm just going to try to do a sweep.
False start.
And a false start.
Offense. Number 68, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
And that moves the ball back to the Miami 32, 3rd down and 16. There's no need to be cute. You're up 48-17. You just want to get out of Buffalo here with a win. So, and this will be our first road win of the year, too. We did lose to the Redskins in week 1. 3rd down and 16. Blowout. Andra Franklin will do an off tackle to the right.
False start. Offense. Number 72, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
And that'll move the ball back to the 27. So we're trying to end this game, but the offensive line just can't be cute. But then again, we do have a blowout on the line, so that means that we have a lot of players that don't get a lot of playing time. Players such as Ronnie Lee, Jeff Tays, Roy Foster, and Eric Laxo. Dwight Stevenson is still the center. It is now 3rd down and 21. Hand the ball off to Franklin on a dive play. And Andra Franklin is going to pick up about 3 yards. That's a gain of 3. It'll be 4th down and 18, and the Dolphins will punt. The punt by Reggie Roby will be deep. And he booms one. And the wind actually took it. And a punt rolls dead at the 8. That's a 62-yard punt by Reggie Roby, but that's because of the wind. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds here at Rich Stadium. But the Bills will take the ball over at their own 8. 2:48 left to play. The new quarterback for the Bills will be Matt Koffler. And the Dolphins are starting down in 3-4 defense. We're going to go a basic. Here's the play. Koffler dropping back to throw, get some playing time. And Koffler short into Barnett at the 16. And Glenn Blackwood makes his 9th tackle. No, Miami will not call a timeout. You just want this game to be over. It's done. I mean, you're up 48-17. This game is over. It's been over. 2nd down and 1. 3-4 defense. Stay with basic defense. It's a handoff to Williams. Williams has got daylight. Don McNeil makes a tackle. It's a gain of 10. Miami will not call a timeout. Clock stopped at 2:05 as the Buffalo Bills call a timeout. Try to make the score a little bit more resilient. 1st down and 10. Basic. Here's the play. Back to throw is Koffler. Koffler's got a chance. He throws, and it is incomplete. Riddick just dropped it, and we're at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in this game. This game has been over. Pretty much this game was over at the end of the first half. Although Buffalo did make it a little bit more interesting. 2nd down and 10, 3-4 defense. Going to stay in a basic play. Koffler dropping back to throw, and he's got short back and pass, and Riddick dropped it again. That's the second drop by Rob Riddick, and not helping out your new backup quarterback. 3rd down and 10 for Buffalo. And we'll see what happens here. So 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. We'll stay in a 3-4 defense, and we're going to stay basic. Blitz Dewey just to keep this quarterback honest. Here's the play. Dewey won the blitz. Koffler's going to throw. He can't find a receiver. He tried to dump it to Mosley. That's an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down, and the Bills will punt. Punt return coming up, and a pretty good return by Walker. A punt of 41 yards. The Dolphins take over at their own 44. 1st down and 10. Bring in the blowout unit. You don't need anybody getting hurt. And with the game is now firmly in hand. 1st down and 10. Andre Franklin's going to get the call on a dive play. Call the original play call. And dive play with Franklin, tackled by McEnany at the 46. That's a gain of 2. And we're going to slow the play down because this game has pretty much been over. So 2nd down and 8. Franklin gets the call again off the trap to the right. And Franklin's going to get himself a few yards, tackled by Tongue at the 49. That's a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 5. 54 seconds left to play. 3rd and 5. I'm going to give the ball to Carter on a dive play up the middle. Here's the handoff to Carter. Fred Smerlis on the stop at the 49. That's a gain of 2. 4th down and 3. Clock running, no play, and that's the ball game, people. That is the ball game. So the Miami Dolphins go into Buffalo and come away with a blowout win. I know the Buffalo Bills this year were not very good, but it doesn't matter. Anytime you win a ball game on the road, it's always a huge win. So the Dolphins go in there and just wipe the floor with the Bills. Let's take a look at the box score here. Marino, 21 of 32, 382 yards passing. He had 5 touchdowns and was sacked twice. Tony Nathan, the rushing game wasn't too bad. 107 yards total rushing. Woody Bennett did pick up a couple of 1st downs, so did Tony Nathan. And Woody Bennett got himself a touchdown as well. Mark Clayton, though, was the man catching the ball. 173 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. Mark Duper had 1. Joe Carter had 1 on it. A lot of fumbles in the game, though. Marino fumbled twice. Cephalo, Bennett, Johnson, Carter all fumbled the ball. So the Dolphins just could not really protect the ball. For the Buffalo Bills, it was just nothing but ineptitude. Joe Ferguson, 128 yards passing. He was intercepted 3 times. He did have a touchdown. Greg Bell had a good game rushing, 102 yards. 102 yards rushing. Actually didn't do too bad, but it was definitely a blowout. Take a look at the team stats. So there you can see Marino 5 bad passes, but he had 4 passes over 20, 2 runs over 10. Miami blitzed 18 times, pretty much had time of possession over here. 6 fumbles to Buffalo's none. That's a stat that's got to improve. Miami fumbled the football 6 times. Maybe the wind had something to do with it. In this game, but I'll tell you that's a stat that the Dolphins have definitely got to fix. Well, everyone, that's all here for this week. That's all here for this week for the Dolphins. So the Dolphins come away with the big win. And let's go take a look at the schedule now, as we go ahead and take a look at the Week 3 schedules and see how the rest of the league shapes up. So here, of course, you see Miami 48, Buffalo 17. Let's see how we go here. So let's see what happens here. So how about the New York Jets beating Cincinnati 23-20? And Denver beats the 0-3 Cleveland Browns 20-10. Detroit at Tampa Bay, and it's the Buccaneers going to 3-0 as they beat Detroit 37-17. Undefeated Rams 1-1 against the Steelers, and it is Pittsburgh giving the Rams their first loss 34-14. The Giants in Washington, and Washington goes to 2-1. They beat their arch rival, the Giants, 34-14. Seattle and New England. And the Patriots will fall to 1-2 as Seattle beats them 24-23. And, of course, you already see Miami beat Buffalo 48-17. Atlanta at Minnesota. And it was the Falcons all over the Vikings 41-20. Chicago and Green Bay, always big between those two. And the Green Bay Packers go to 3-0. They beat the Bears 28-7. The Los Angeles Raiders in Kansas City, and the Chiefs beat the Raiders 30-27. Philadelphia goes to Dallas in an NFC East matchup, and Philadelphia does beat the Cowboys 27-20. The St. Louis Cardinals will take on the Colts. And Indianapolis falls, which means the Dolphins will be in first place by themselves in the AFC East, as St. Louis just downed Indianapolis 32-9. Houston, San Diego, the Chargers crushed the Oilers 45-10. Finally, the Saints and the Niners. And San Francisco just destroys the Saints 41-0. Yeah, how about that? So here we take a look at the standings, as you can see. So right now the Giants, the Cardinals, and the Redskins are all 2-1 in the East. Green Bay and Tampa Bay are 3-0 in the NFC Central. San Francisco has a one-game lead on the Falcons in the West. The Dolphins, I thought they were, I forgot the Jets did win. So the Jets and Dolphins are tied at 2-1 in the AFC East. Cincinnati, Houston, and Pittsburgh all tied 1-2 in the Central. Seattle undefeated in the AFC West. And we'll take a look at a sneak peek of Week 4 action. We know the Dolphins are home. They will host the Indianapolis Colts. Miami will be favored in that game against the Colts next week. And to make sure we put that human. So it'll be Indianapolis and Miami. Some other big, let's see, any other big games scheduled. Yeah, you got the 3-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the 2-1 New York Giants. That'll be a big game in the Meadowlands. 2-1 Kansas City Chiefs against the 2-1 Denver Broncos. A big game in Mile High. And so that's the big games there. So big games, Tampa Bay at the New York Giants, Kansas City at Denver. But the Dolphins will host the Colts next week in Week 4. Well, everyone, I want to thank you very much for watching. Miami blew out Buffalo 48-17. We'll see you as the Dolphins are hosting the Colts next week. Until then, good night, and enjoy the rest of the week, everyone.